Hello. How is everyone doing on this beautiful, well, it's beautiful here. That's okay if nobody's here. Sometimes it just feels good to talk and just hear your own self. Um, so much going on, so many ugly people, so much shit talking, so many accusations. Um, wow. That's all I can say is wow. Lots of it just I don't even know what to say. I have so much to say. Hi Donnie. I have so much to say, and I could write it down, or I could sit here and go over people's videos, but it's really not worth my energy. But it's fascinating how the mob mentality on here. Oh, you like my wind chimes? Yeah, it's very peaceful and beautiful here on this Phoenix day. Um, but yeah, it's so ugly on here. My God, like, whew, YouTube. No, I wanted to talk about so many things, but God, I don't even know where to start. People are crazy how they don't have a brain of their own. They're quick to put the flip flop word out there. Hi, Mark. How are you? Oh, so good to see you. I literally just lost my train of thought. Maybe it's not a good time to come on when your mind's all boggled and you have so much to say. Um, I I apologize to Natasha, and that's that. I don't like all the ugliness out here from anyone, and you have to stay true to yourself. Can't understand what all the fuss is if you donated the money is no longer. Yeah, I know. It's fascinating, fascinating. Um, honestly, if it was me, I first of all I don't let out private information. Like I would never just start firing up a live and start accusations just because I'm hearing other people before I have the facts. I feel terrible for MKB. And like I said, the mob mentality out here is just phenomenal. Just fucking fascinating. And I wanted to put out there about um, me going in Natasha's chat because I will be going there. I'll go where I want, when I want. Like I've said before, I'm all about the laughters. I apologize to her. I've always thought she was funny. I've said some horrible things. And the past few months, I've really been paying attention to a lot and how people, um, just the manipulation and people getting on someone's panel. Yeah, I agree. People getting on people's panel, just straight up taking over and calling people a fucking cunt. Like, who does that? We're adults. Who does that? Oh, hi, Jer. It's so good to see you. And you're reminding me of CJ. I don't know what I did to CJ. I've always liked her. I didn't. I don't even know. I don't even know what I did to her. I don't know what I did to anybody, but you gotta stay strong, stay true to yourself, and if you want to go here or there or anywhere, go. Be who you are. Do what you want. Don't do what the group is, like the popularity opinion, and it takes a lot to go against the grain and to go against what everyone else thinks. And you know what's so funny? Aw, Jerry, you're sweet. It's um hmm. But I apologize for whatever I did, CJ. And oh, I was gonna say that it's so funny that people accuse me of releasing private things. Hey, Tiffany. Um, yeah, I mean, that's what it boils down to, is just staying true to yourself and what. And with that said, that could change at any minute, any moment. Nothing is guaranteed. Just because I felt this way yesterday or even an hour ago, it doesn't mean I feel that way now. I'm entitled, we all are, to change our minds. And that's why you have to stay true to yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. You stick with how you feel, and we're all always fluctuating in our feelings and opinions according to situations we're in, and those change on a minute by minute basis. But I think it's funny that I there's someone out there telling people that I'm releasing private this and private that. And you know what's really fucking funny is I've never done that, nor would I, because that's not who I am. And if they're accusing me of it, then that's them, right? That's them doing, their mind goes there because that's what they do. But it's funny how I've released stuff, and it's funny. It's just fucking funny. I want to talk more about the MKB situation. I'm just kind of winging it. My mind's all over the place, but I don't want to be quiet any longer. Hi, Country Joe. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, CJ. I was so heated. I was so pissed. I was so pissed. I just was going to town. But I don't, there's so much hate and so much, it's so sad because, to be honest, if anyone was hurt or passed away, and I'm almost about to cry, I think we would all care. I mean, if you have a human bone in your body, I'm not a crier, by the way, and I don't know why, but I'm tearing up. Not because anyone said, but only because I feel like if anyone got hurt, these people that we all go after each other. And it's like, if really think about it, if anyone was hurt, we'd all be sad, you know? I see a lot of power here on these tubes. People, very powerful. And, they have big followings. And I mean, I could imagine it would be hard. You can't please everyone. I'm sorry, I'm not reading chat. I'm not good at multitasking. I mean, I kind of am, but I mean, I'm not mad at anyone. And if you sit back and let people do their thing, whatever they're doing or saying speaks on them. I mean, I'm not one to sit here and call people names and body shame. I don't agree with the body shaming, whether it's Natasha, Jamie, who else does it? Whatever. A lot of people do it. I don't like it. That's never been how I don't roll that way. And I also don't release private things. Like, things take care of themselves. And when you put your hand in it, your hands are going to get dirty a lot of the time. Um, but again, I'm going to say it. I apologize to Natasha. I owe her an apology. I went after her pretty hard, and it's not nice. And if her people want to give her money, then let them give her money. But I'm not ashamed to be that way. And, it's funny because it's okay for some people to do things, but others can't. And like, we all equal out here, we're all equal. We're all the same. And it's true. Everyone has a channel. They can speak. They have the ability. I know what it's like to hear things and you want to just like scream and say your feelings. We all want to be validated, all of us. And that starts from being a child. We just want someone to hear and listen. I never did that. I don't know. I mean, it's hard when you're listening to one side of something, it's really hard not to be biased. And I'll say that straight up. And, I like to keep it real. I've always been that way. And, I wanted to ask, okay, listen to this. If perception is reality, is our each of our reality, then is anyone ever wrong? Because we all see things differently. Each one of us interpret everything different. So who's wrong? I mean, people like to sit there and say, well, no, this is how it is. No, you don't know. We never know. And like I said, again, if perception is reality and we all have different perceptions, who's wrong and who's right? I'm talking about situations, not like calling people names and, stuff like that. I don't like it. And another thing, when you're visiting someone's channel, it's hard because you're not going to agree with everything they do. Nobody's ever going to agree with anyone 100% of the time. Now, I wouldn't want to have a shit ton of people listening to me and trying to appease them all. I'd rather sit here in my little corner and speak how I feel. And it just feels good to get it out. And it's true that, maybe some people want a counselor or someone to talk to, but sometimes they find out here just to be heard feels good, just to be vindicated, validated, just to have anyone listening. It doesn't matter who. And you know what? I've just sat back, and I don't want anyone here that fluctuates with a master either way. Like, I just, let me see something. I don't know. I just, there's a lot of people doing a lot of wrong. I stuck up for my friend in the way I saw it the other night. Was I willing to, like, for instance, Jamie, I tried speaking with him like an adult, and I don't try to belittle people, I guess, and I don't get it when somebody does. And again, I'll say, like, people going up on other people's panels and calling someone a fucking cunt, that is so not okay. I'm sorry, that's not okay. I overlooked it for a long time. Someone going in, and I mean, sometimes it takes some of us a little bit longer than others to see what's going on, and that's okay. But in the meanwhile, while you're figuring it out and listening to someone that you like, keep your mind open. I have a big heart, but it's also a strong fucking heart, Mark. I do. I care about people, and I don't want to hurt anyone, and that's why, like when Natasha said that anyone's welcome there, like I'll straight up tell you, I'm gonna go there. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm just here to be heard, and I'd like many of you people are just listen. We all have good and we all have bad. It's just a fact. We wouldn't have good without bad. We wouldn't have bad without good. So that's what makes the world go around. It's the way we deal with different situations and how we the mob mentality on here needs to stop. Like, who the fuck calls someone out, sparks up a live, and calls someone out? And I'm not just talking about one person, several did, without having as many facts as you could possibly grab or get a hold of, and then knowing that you have a big community that's going to flop with you. Oh, and by the way, speaking of the word flop, I'm not a flip flopper. I'm a flipper, not a flopper. I haven't flopped anywhere. I flipped, not flipped totally, because I try to treat people with the same respect I would want. So, I mean, I'm not mad at anyone. It speaks on them, who they are. If they want to talk about me, I don't care. But I do support MKB. And for anybody, again, to say, if you're over there with them, then don't come here. Like, how old are we, people? Come on. Let's control this phenomenal community I have following me. Let's control them. Or let's be an adult and tell them, I respect that people have different opinions of different things. And that's what makes the world go around again. The mob mentality needs to stop. Am I going to be best friends with Natasha? I don't think so. But you know what? Never say never is what I've learned. I always tell my kids, my friends, the minute they start saying, I would never, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Because the minute you say that, you find yourself right in that place. So you can't say never. There's no guarantees in life. You don't know when you're going to change your mind. Circumstances, again, bring different reasoning for things and situations, and all this judgment on here. It's gross. Like, stop judging people. Stop. And that's another thing I've taught my children. Don't fucking judge. And I'm going to give you guys the perfect example of believe nothing what you hear and only some of what you see. And I always say this to my kids. Funny. So, thinking about judgmental people, keep that in mind as I'm saying that. Hold on. So I was in the restroom. Here's an example of why you don't believe what you see. I was in the bathroom in a public restroom one day, and I was quick to judge at that time. And I saw this woman come out of a stall in the back, and she just fucking walks out of the bathroom, and I'm like, ew, she didn't wash her hands. That's gross. So I happened to go back in her stall to use, and guess what was in there, you guys? There was a sink in there. So I'm not saying everyone washes their hands, but with this particular situation, to be honest, make sure it's the right for a reason. Yeah. Well, and that's what I see a lot of, Jur, is I don't know. And there's nobody that anyone can support all the time. Like, support and unconditional. Like, I tell my kids this. Here's an example, too. Unconditional love for me doesn't mean, oh, I'm here for you and I accept anything and everything you do. No, it's I love you no matter what you do, but I'm not going to agree with you. I'm going to love you enough to tell you how I feel, but I don't agree with it. And it doesn't mean you could do whatever you want. And I literally just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I mean, I didn't change my mind quick. Like there's a lot of people I like and I like them. And for whatever reason they've turned on me, that's on them. I don't care. That's their deal. They can live with that. I mean, it's not like I understand everybody's replaceable out here. But it's just sad that some people come here rather than to have to go to counseling, and maybe they want to trust and find a place for support, and you can't do that here, and it's really sad. Oh oh um it well, you know what, I haven't talked about, Natasha, maybe a few things here and there, but I'm not like all in. But I mean, I've opened my mind more to everybody's doing the same shit to everyone. So who's right and who's wrong? Well, it depends how you perceive it. If you like this person, naturally you're gonna you're gonna veer toward what they're saying, right? When you have a shit ton of people that are all telling you the same thing, like, it's hard when there's somebody who's so outspoken and so firm with their voice and adamant about what they're saying, whether it's true or not. People tend to believe it. And I just wanted to come out here and say, and I always try, and I always tell my children, stay true to who you are, what you believe, even if it's not the majority. Go against the grain, because that feels good. It feels good to do you, and no one else is going to do you, and no one else is going to protect you the way you are. So for the people that are doing this mob mentality with hate and want to tell me I'm a flip flopper. I flipped, but I didn't flop. But I didn't even all the way flip. Like, I just want to like hang out and have fun. That's it. Um, and I don't like having that hate or anger. I don't like that for anyone. And, that only hurts me. But I don't know. I just wanted to, I have so many things to say. Hold on, hold on. Hang on, you guys. Sorry, my daughter. But I don't know. There's so many things. We all have the ability to have a voice. Thank you, Jur. We all do have channels if we're out here chatting. We all are allowed to speak and have our voice. I have no issues with Natasha. You all need to be in a group. Yeah, I know. We do. And you think you find that group or clique, and it's like you feel comfortable, and then you get accused of, I support everything they do and say just because I'm in there. And it's not like that. And sure, I've always respected you and always said that you're one of the most level-headed people on here. You don't seem to, fly with emotion. And I understand some people say, I want to stay out of the drama, and then you get sucked back into it. It's just how it is out here on these mean streets. But guess what? Some people, like, I love it. I got to keep saying this. to the people that are saying, first of all, none of you get a rise out of me, because I would have to give a fuck what you think of me in order to get my energy. But whoever's saying like I release she's gonna release private, she's gonna release this recording. You guys are all dumbasses. You don't know me. Just because you don't have morals and you would do that doesn't say anything about me. So why don't we look at actions, not what people are telling us, but actions? Have I done anything like that ever? Have I ever released anything private or anything like that? Nope. But I'm being accused of it, and it's okay with some people. And I see it so much. One person says, like, for instance, yesterday in MKB's chat, somebody said, Lycan just said nobody can come back here if they're over here with you, or however you worded it. And I was like, wait. Just because someone's saying that, and I see it all the time, just because someone says something doesn't mean it's true. Come to find out, it was true. But I told her, and I was trying to say, wait, like, you can't accuse someone. Like, people need to stop reacting on passion and feelings and be more logical. I don't know. I feel like we are not even in high school, but elementary school, to be real. I mean, it's just crazy out here. It's unbelievable that we walk in hoping to meet people, and then we get sucked into this mob of hate. No matter where you're at or what side you're on or who, like, why can't we just like who we like? And I gotta say, hi, Broken Justice. I admire hippie sissy, because she don't give a fuck. She goes where she goes. I mean, as long as you're not joining in on the shit. But we all are entitled to have a voice and an opinion. And hi, Barb. When I asked you to hop down from my panel. Well, you know what, Barb? I was feeling like you allowed Granny to go in, and it's not. And this is the thing: is we, each one of us, have opinions on our experiences. And here's a good example of that. Barb, Jessica was on your panel, and I had just seen her in 2 other chats taking over their panels. So that's where I was at with that. And then she comes in. This is how I felt. She came in and took over your panel. That's how I saw it in my eyes, in my opinion. And I was really upset because I had seen her do this to several other channel. She went up on panels and took over, in my opinion. So I'd had it by then. I was like, and I feel like you were letting her speak and not me. Like, I don't like when anybody. So you took that out on me. Well, I mean, I don't even remember, to be honest, the details, because I don't try to focus on negative shit. Listen, I don't want to hurt anybody. I really don't. Sometimes I get caught in the passion as well. I'm a very passionate person. I love hard. I try not to hate hard, because that only hurts me. But I am very passionate in whatever it is. Hi, you guys. Thank you for coming in and just hearing my voice, my opinion. I apologize, Barb. Like I said, to be honest, I don't remember all that. I've let it go. I don't harp on things. I can't sit here and say, I mean, if I had it in front of me, I could answer every question you wanted to know. I apologize, and I just don't like the ugliness. Jessica was her friend. She took Jessica's side. Thank you. Yeah, that's how I felt. I felt like I don't like when anyone goes up on someone's panel and just takes over. I don't like that at all. And I saw this person doing that several times. And I see someone doing it right now and misbehaving. And I don't put up with that shit. I don't, if somebody came, I, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't care who it is. I just don't. You don't go on someone's panel and take over. That's so disrespectful. It's disrespectful. We should be able to be adults and have conversations and differences. And again, that's what makes the world go round. If we were all the same, it'd be really boring. So, if people would shut up long enough to listen, they might learn a thing or two from anyone. And, knowledge is power. And to learn, uh, I don't know. It's like people want to sit in stupidity rather than open their ears and try to learn and try to understand people. Um, rather the drama sells. I see it. I mean, drama's okay, but not when it's hurting people. And the real life shit, fuck that. Like anyone that goes real life, fuck that shit. Um, and to take private, it's funny because I'm being accused, once again, I'll say it, of releasing private things that I've never done. But they say that because they do it. I couldn't have that in me. It wouldn't feel right to, that's like bullying one person. That's one person. And I would understand, like, that person. Listen, I've been there when people have come into chat and everyone's fucking attacking them. The person, the creator, the whole chat is attacking them. Who's going to sit there and want to openly talk? Um, just like with us, girl. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. I wasn't willing to hate everyone just because I had a different feeling with MKB. That's my personal feelings. I believe her. Uh, no, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I was like, I'm not going to blame him. I'll take responsibility. That didn't sound good. I understand what you're saying, Tiffany, and I validate your feelings. Um, I mean, in retrospect, no, it's not okay, in my opinion, when he does it, when Natasha does it. But if you let, again, I'll say what I said before, when you're listening to something for so long, you get it in your head and you start, and there were some that shouldn't have been released. It shouldn't have, but it didn't sound good. And that's the perfect example. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. I do. I do. And we should all gather our facts and then have an opinion. Um, and it's so hard because we have all these hard-headed, strong-willed, passionate, true crime people out here trying to figure out everything everyone says and does. And it's like and believe me, I do that too. I'm a very deep person that tries to look into everything. But sometimes there just isn't that there. Sometimes it's just not anything to figure out. Sometimes it just is what it is. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. All right. I'm sorry. Um, Again, I appreciate you guys, whoever's coming in. I'm not saying hello. I get really nervous. Um, but I don't want to have any more hate. And I can walk away and say good luck to you. because we all learn in our own time. Um, oh, let me try to read. Okay. If you have Andrea as a friend, you're lucky. Oh, broken justice. Thank you. Well, everyone doesn't feel that way, and that's okay. That's totally okay. Um, yeah, I mean, I know, and that's, I know, Tiffany. I know, and that's what I was just saying is everything isn't what it appears to be. It probably never is what it appears to be. There is there truth in any matter? It's all a matter of opinions. I mean, and we all got different ones out here. And no, we shouldn't be should have never happened. You guys have no idea the full story behind. Shame. I know that the thing is, Tiffany, the part where I had a hard time was that you were right over with Jessica. That was the thing for me mainly. Just be careful how quickly. Yeah, what happened to you? No, I mean nobody's doing that shit to me. But I'm just saying. I mean, I just don't care. Like, I want to have friends, and if you don't want to be my friend, like, there's too much. Listen. I'm too old for that shit. I don't want to deal with that. I I have limited energy, and to fight someone else's battles is no, 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 no. I'm not doing it anymore. I stick up for MKB the other day because I felt I don't like the mob mentality thing. I don't like that at all. And I mean, Tiffany, I think I was more focused with your situation on the fact that you were over with Jessica. Like that looks bad when you're. I'm not running over to enemies talking shit. Like they're not worth. I'm not over here saying I don't like any of those people. Like I like them. If they have a problem with me, that's on them. I don't care. And who cares what anyone says if it's not true? You can only sit there and defend yourself so much. You do what you can, you control what you can, and you let go of the rest. That's it. You can't keep, like, I didn't even know MKB's out there on all these different channels trying to explain. Like, that's too much. Stop explaining. You explain yourself once, you do what you can to control what you can control and let the rest go. I'm not ashamed to say that I apologize to Natasha because I'm going to stay true to me. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to go kiss her ass. People can say whatever they want. I'm not kissing anyone's ass but my own. So it's a shame that people are so mean out here. It really is. It's very sad. But I'm not here to blast anyone out. I mean, sometimes I'll say certain things that I see, like the gang up on someone. I felt it for MKB, and maybe it's because she's my friend. Like, I felt it for her. Did that mean that? I don't know. Just the control mentality thing out here is terrible. You're not allowed to go here because blah blah said this about me. Well, guess what? If any of you meet someone that agrees with someone 100% of the time, then they don't know who they are. They're just a lost soul searching for some acceptance. And I that's weak. That's weak. I don't want weak people around me. Like, just stop hurting people. Everyone's right fighters out here. Stop being right. Stop trying to be right. Stop trying to get views at the expense of hurting someone. I don't care. And when I say I don't care, I don't mean I don't care. Like, if you respect me, I totally care what your opinion is. If you treat, not even respect me, but treat me with respect. Um, so I still was, I don't know. People just have to learn on their own time, which we all do it differently. And, I was looking forward to some crank calls with Country Joe, and I was hearing her say bad stuff about me, and it made me feel bad because I didn't even know what she was talking about. And I wanted to make crank calls and have fun. I mean, laughter's much better. Yeah, laughter's much better than drama. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd rather laugh my ass off than to hurt people and bring them to tears. That's me. Again, I don't call people fucking cunts. I mean, some of you guys do, whatever. But if you're gonna do that, do it on your own panel, I guess. But hi, Carola. Have a nice weekend. Oh, nobody's getting me down, girl. Nobody's gonna get me down. I don't allow people to have my power. I have 5 beautiful children and 4 beautiful grandchildren. That's what life is, not this. And if you're lucky enough on here to find a good person, a good friend, a good confidant, whatever, that's a beautiful thing. But I just wanted to come on and say, stay true to yourself. I know, Jur. I know. I agree with that. I do, and that's why I don't agree with that, and I don't. I'm not going to be over there when that's done. But again, so where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line between I'm going to have nothing to do with this person because I don't like that they're doing this? If you did that to every single person, I don't like that they're doing this or that, you would have no one left because we're never going to agree with anyone all the time. I don't agree with that, Jur. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It makes me feel not good. Um, you have 5 boys. I don't care. My girls are my world. They're my everything. And they have a strong mama and they know it. So I don't know, you guys. Keep your secrets to yourself. Don't share them with anyone unless you're on a personal level and speak to them outside of YouTube. It is evil, and Tiffany, I'm feeling bad because I felt it for MKB and that mob mentality. I apologize if I was ever in. It's not right to gang up on one person, even if they're wrong, because the worst thing to do is to push them in a corner. Then they're automatically going to have defense mode up and they're going to lash back. That's like, that's why I think about things before I try. I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm not by any means, but I try really hard before reacting. Like, I'll literally pull away because I know myself and I'll say things I don't mean, or maybe that I would hurt someone. I try really hard. Now, if someone catches me off guard and they start mouthing off, then I might say some stuff. But I try to think about things before I just wish people were stronger out here. Like, think for your own self. Stand up for what's right. Who cares about subs? Who cares about, I mean, just having a couple people just to validate you. Again, that's all we all want. And I'm apologizing right now to Barb and to Tiffany. I still like Jamie. I do. I like him. I like him. I don't like a lot of the shit he does. Same with Natasha. Like, I don't like a lot of the shit she does, but we're never going to agree with one person all the time. Have respect for one another. Stop showing private shit. It's not right. It's not right. Would you like it done to you? Would you like to be called out? It's terrible. Don't do it. Always put yourself in the other person's shoes. And again, it's hard when there's so many people. When you're only hearing one side, it's easy to get sucked in. But just for the record, I do like Jamie. I am going to be visiting Natasha's channel. And guess the most important thing, I'm going to stay true to myself. I'm not here trying to hurt anyone. I'm not here going, oh, this person did this. You better hate them with me. I like to make love, not war. And that's okay. Like, I get it. I get it if people don't like certain people. I get it. And we're entitled to change our mind anytime we want. Nothing is written in stone. So call someone a flip-flopper. A flip-flopper to me is you going back and forth, back and forth. Isn't that what a flip-flopper does? I'm not going back and forth, back and forth. I'm not doing that. I went in Natasha's chat the other day because she welcomed anyone and everyone. And I went in there and people were respectful and I felt comfortable. Yeah, I know. Like, that's power and control. That right there is power and control. When you're telling someone, don't come back here because you're over there, or you believe them, or you blah, blah, blah. No, it's a matter of opinion. You see things one way, I see them another. To you, they're facts that they're true. Is Mark being funny? He's a funny one. See, maybe Mark doesn't like Natasha. He's not going to go, fuck you, Andrea, you're a piece of shit now that you went in her chat. Mark likes me. I like Mark. And I respect him and his feelings, and I'm sure he does the same for me. He's not going to sit here and call me out and this and that. Well, guess what? I'm letting the world know that the person that I went after, which was wrong, that I'm going to be in her chat if I want. If they'll allow me there, I'll be there. Does that mean I'm going to be there all the time? No. And let me just say, too, I don't know if MKB is afraid of saying that maybe she goes over there. I think she feels attacked. I don't want to speak for her, but I was a little confused when she said that she wouldn't be going in Natasha's chat because, I don't know, that kind of confused me. But I feel like she's getting attacked on all different levels, and it's got to be exhausting trying to explain things to everyone. Say it once, get it out there. Don't keep talking about it. You said what you said. People are going to think what they want to think. And that's all you can do. Love yourself first. You love yourself, you don't care what other people think. If you love yourself, you won't allow someone to come on your panel and say, you fucking cunt. Who does that? Come on. I can't believe I supported someone that acts that way. I'm an idiot for doing that. I see it now. So, let me look a little bit here. I just highly encourage everyone to do their own due diligence, to look into things. I've always done that, and I've been lost here and there. I haven't been doing it as I usually would. But I'm going to start. You have to be open-minded. And don't let anyone be that strong person that will stand up and go against the grain. Do what you feel is right, not what a master leader is telling you. Wait, what? It's just a word. What word? Okay, so I've made some apologies here, and it just happens to be, it's not that I'm kissing anyone's ass. Oh, wait, who called someone a cunt? Well, it's, I'm not going to mention any names. I think most of us know who. It happens often with this person. And, there comes a point where you can only excuse someone for so long, but when they continue the behavior, it's like, I gotta do what's best for me. This isn't a good look on me, and this isn't who I am, and it is starting to reflect on me. That's when you gotta say and then when they're straight up lying, saying, I don't even listen to you anymore, or I don't even this or that, and then they're saying MKB never said thank you. Bull fucking shit. She was in tears. I would play it, but I'm on my phone right now. She literally said thank you. She said thank you. Oh boy, what? Oh boy, what? Come on, type faster. I'm not going to have fighting here, and I do demand respect. Maybe you don't over there with people calling your people on your panel cunts, but that's not okay. Just looking at this chat. Well, don't look. Close your eyes, right? Don't look at it. Jamie, I haven't done anything to you. Nothing. The best thing you can do is, like, I don't even know. Never mind. I don't know what to say to you because I'm so disappointed. So disappointed at so many things. But guess what? Like I said, you didn't do anything to me. Well, listen, I'm not here to like bash you. One thing has nothing to do with the other. I am just like, I still like you, Jamie. I'm not going to sit here and say all kinds of bad shit about you. I don't like the way you went after MKB. That was terrible. Like, you sparked up a live with private messages. Private messages that just happened. It's just sad. Like, there's a woman over there hurting. She didn't scam a community. She went in. She didn't ask anyone for anything. She did not ask a soul for a penny. And all these things are being thrown at her. And who the hell's saying, like, who she's talking about? I need to bite my tongue because I understand what you're saying, but okay. you got to be logical and look at everything. Like, in your opinion, she was being dishonest. However, you don't fall in the bandwagon of people saying, oh, she didn't say sorry. Oh, and Andrea's releasing private chat. Just because, listen, Jamie, listen very carefully. These people don't know me. I don't roll that way. Just because they do that shady shit, not me. I don't do that. I'm better than that. Sometimes you need to reevaluate. And just because you agree, okay, just because that's your feeling and you did that, doesn't mean you have to accept everything else that comes with it. Whether it wasn't a deep, private, but you didn't know the backstory. That's your opinion. You didn't know everything that was going on. You didn't have all the facts. You didn't know that she, like, I don't want to sit here and talk about anyone, but MKB was being bothered by this particular person. And I know for a fact she calls her all the time. And I'm losing my train of thought. She had it. I know, but you're allowing others to say shit about me that I honestly don't care. I honestly don't care because I'm better than that. Well, I know, but there's people saying that I am, and I don't know. I don't care because it's funny. It's really laughable, actually, because there's been several people saying that I release private stuff, and I've never done it, and it's funny because I don't do that. I'm speaking for myself. I don't do that. I'm just really sad for MKB. I don't want to sit here and keep talking about it, but there's so many lies. And if you want to dip yourself into the waters of the MKB situation, you can't dip out when you feel like you've done enough. Like you were right there talking about it. That's okay. And guess what? Guess what, Jamie? I'm a big enough, better person to be able to say I can still like you and not agree. But in my opinion, that was wrong because you have this ginormous following and that people are going to listen to you. That's okay to feel that way. Well, you're saying that nobody can go there if they support MKB. She's my friend. I like her, but she would never say to me, Andrea, if you go on Lycan's chat, I don't want anything to do with you. Like, that's the difference between adults and children. See, and that's the thing. Yeah, that's right. And you know what's funny, Jamie? It's funny because I'm a Natasha ass kisser, but you can go in there and nobody says anything. That's cool though. No, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. We're all our own individual people that have to stay true to what we feel and understand that when you have a huge, oh my God, Tucker the fucker. Yeah, and everyone, sure. I'm sorry, but yes, this Tucker person that was the scammer got lost in this whole mix. I know, I get it. It was hard for me to watch people come in and I mean, honestly, that was a beautiful moment. All the love and support that came into that chat that night. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. I felt the love and I said that. I felt it. I don't know why I'm on the verge of tears. I'm not a crier. But I felt the love that day. And then I woke up to people attacking her and I was like just dumbfounded. I just didn't even know what was going on, like how um Tucker the fucker. And that's okay. I can respect that. That's the difference between me and you, Jamie. Like I want to like you. I do like you. I like you, but I don't like what you're doing to my friend. I don't like that you jumped on and were listening to particular voices in addition. I said voices, like people talking, just to clarify. You were listening, in my opinion, to people in addition to what information. Like if you're going to have an opinion and really come in strong with it, try to be logical. Don't listen to the people that, because like I don't want to talk about a private chat. Okay, wait, I told everyone that they should drop. You guys have to agree, Natasha and MKB. Wait. Keep it going. She never died. Well, I mean, you're saying it should die because that's how you feel. Maybe other people aren't ready to stop talking about it. You know, it's a big thing. You were fast to shed light on it. Let others get it out. We all are entitled to our feelings and opinions. And like, I'm really sad. And like I said, I'm not a crier, but I don't know why I'm on the verge of tears, but because I definitely am not a crier. And yes, I just saw Moon. I do want to say, because I saw someone in MKB's chat that just kind of like reminded me something, that was asking about To the Moon. She fucking took the money and ran. She did. She did that. That's a scammer. A scammer's not someone who wants to come and give everyone their money back, in my opinion. Well, yeah, someone does, but why do you get to call it out? Why do you get to determine when it's time to stop talking about it? Just because you're done? No, that's not. Listen, come on. Don't be one of those people that is cocky like Granny. Like, no. Like I've always said, you support so many people. You have to take control of your community and respect everybody and their feelings and opinions, not just the ones that are cocky and arrogant and loud and rude and calling people cunts. Yeah, she did do that. Well, I mean, listen, here's another scenario. If it had nothing to do with her bill, they would have done the same thing. Do you understand all the love that came in that day? And just for it, you know what? I'm going to pull that up because it's bothering me. It's bothering me how much love, the love bombing, and then all of a sudden the hate. It was so fast, like both. All the love and then all the hate. It happened so quickly. Who could think? And I do want to clarify that. Let me look for it. MKB was in tears saying thank you to people. And I hear people repeatedly saying, she didn't even say thank you. Bull fucking shit. I'm not even paying attention to you guys a whole lot. Like I gotta find something. Okay, let's go back to that video. And I'm gonna find give you $100. I'm gonna find where MKB said. All right. Hang on. Just one moment. I have to be paid back. Okay, let's get it. Hold on. 50 and then a 50 from You know what? I'm gonna let's just go over this a little bit.
I had to unpin it to see the name.
Hang on, let me find where I should start.
Yup. I did.
Hold on, give me a minute.
MC's community sales and TCMRBs and TCMs.
Hang on. I'm sorry, bear with me. Was this before? Okay, wait. Be patient. Okay. Let's just go back so I don't have to try to remember.
And I know that I'm really abrasive. Charity treatments and stuff like that. They just got on and.
Hold on, bear with me.
Okay, y'all got to stop carrying that hard on your sleeve. You got to stop believing.
Listen to this love.
Factual proof. Right. Anytime anybody says anything about Western Union or medical shit, you ask for that damn proof. You ask for proof right then before you send anything. Because you know, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let someone's lecture get cut off. Okay. Boots. You need to set up a PayPal. Okay.
Woo! Sorry, you guys.
I have one. Okay, set up a PayPal.
I totally just dropped my phone.
And you got 30 days. I'm gonna do my best to help spread that.
I just wanna.
Both of you now, you made your police reports. Now you call the city that she's in because you are the victim.
Trying to find the thank you.
Done that and give them that police report number. What link?
The Cash App, the PayPals.
I'm Kirby. What's your PayPal? I'll put it down. You just need to tell me. Breath. Just take a breath. Ready? I'm gonna hop down on my phone and come in. I'm gonna be here. I'll be right back.
Hold on, I keep dropping my. I should have been ready. Be patient.
So you need the chat. Yeah, you've got it. I posted mine. I don't have.
Hi, Clover. It's okay. I mean, if you want.
People asking me for money. I buckle up the legs, and I'm decent human beings. But what I'm saying is that you need to start.
I know. I'm not. Hold on. I'm just trying to find a part.
She started getting really funky a while back, you guys. And
why didn't voices listen? Listen.
Both Charity, both MKB, and I did. Yep. Well,
listen.
She started getting really funky a while back, you guys. And
Okay, if voices said that Tucker was getting a little funky a while back, why didn't she warn them? Why didn't she do that?
As soon as
hang on.
She told me. And then
I'm trying to find where MKB gives a big crying thank you. She was in tears because I can't stand listening to people say that she wasn't thankful or didn't say thank you.
Okay, before you do any of that, I want you to take a deep breath. Is the banner showing her PayPal?
Okay, also, Wyoming was the first one to drop the PayPals before anyone asked for anything.
Yeah, I'm not so worried about my It's not fair that they help me and not you.
Oh, and listen to this one too.
I just shared it in the chat, the PayPal link.
Listen.
I got your Cash App up, MKB.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Let's get together and get MKB's electric done, and then we gotta get together.
I'm not so worried about my
I'm not really worried about my savings as much. I'm worried about MKB. I mean,
well, you put out all that money on her medical stuff. It's not fair that they help me and not you. I'm not like that.
Electricity is a little bit more important than savings right now. We can't be sitting in the dark. Let's worry about yours, and we can take a little bit of time. Then you can take a little bit of time, and we can work overtime to get Boots' savings bill back up. Yeah, but right now, the biggest need we need to have is you not with electricity. So what is the damage? What is the damage for your electricity bill that we need to get back?
It's like 3 something, she said.
How much is your absolute minimum payment that you can make?
Can you come back?
Hang on.
$335.
And do you have Venmo, MK? Do you have that?
Yeah.
But I can loan you some. Mine would
Good question. October always. Excellent question. If you figure it out, tell me the answer. Because I don't know.
Accounting on where you've got that's rolled in right now, MKB, please.
What I'm showing right now is 150.
I'm trying to find.
You know, I mean, because if we're at close
okay,
to
the 150. What's your name saying? The 150 is what?
Sorry.
MKB is saying 100.
No, listen. Jamie just said MKB. Listen.
Somebody else.
MKB.
Hang on.
Michelle K is going to send me money on Venmo, and I will send it straight to you.
What? Somebody's.
MKB is saying 100.
I'm so proud of you guys right now.
Did you hear? She's in tears, trying so hard that Jamie sent $100. She said thank you. She couldn't even talk. Let's hear it again, just so we can clarify to the dumbass is saying that she never said thank you to anyone.
MKB is saying 100.
Those are tears.
I'm so proud of you guys right now. I am so fucking proud of you.
Did you hear her tears saying thank you loud and clear? Or should I play it again? There's just so much wrong in this, and you can't come in and act like you're saving the day. And it's a mind fuck when someone's there to help. It's a big fucking mind fuck when somebody is there to help. And half the time they're helping, but the other half of the time, and this regards anything with this one person, the other half of the time, they're hating. It's a big mind fuck to people who don't know who they are. It's confusing. You want to believe the good in people, so here they are saving the day. Here they are giving good advice. But then boom. They're calling you a cunt, telling you're a fucking asshole, and everyone was correct about you in the first place. Who does that? Shut the fuck up and sit down. You love bomb and then you hate bomb. Get over yourself and sit down and shut up and keep your nose out of shit that doesn't belong to you. It's sad. It's sad for me to watch because I wouldn't want to be in the position of having a shit ton of people looking up to me or following me or admiring me, because then I would be responsible for. They're gonna listen. They just fluctuate. It's a fact. You see it every day. Whoever the channel, these big channel holders, their chat is loyal to them at a fault, so much that they're blinded by anything. They only want to stick to the person they're loyal to. and it's just how it is. And you know, I am true to me, and I love myself enough to know that I don't have to be controlled or told how to feel, or you know, I if people want to talk behind my back, do it. I don't care. People do learn things, they see things eventually. But MKB did say, I hope that Jamie calls things out, whether he's talking to me or not. I don't, it's whatever. No big deal. No skin off my back. But I hope that he can also call out the bad behaviors and the lies of others. I mean, when people are telling you lies, call them out. Call them out if they're saying somebody never said thank you. Don't just believe it. Go look. Take the time. If you're going to take the time to talk about it, take the time to make sure it's true. So MKB did say thank you. And she was in tears. And she did say, I don't want this just about me. I want everyone to help Boots too. And she never asked for anything. Somebody came in the chat, somebody dropped a link for this person, and they came in and acted like they saved the day and started encouraging people to drop the PayPal links. You know who the first one was to drop her PayPal link? It was Wyoming. Dropped it like 3 times in a row first. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying that facts are facts. She dropped it. And this is so sad all around. It's so sad because so many people are at odds now, and it's feeling uncomfortable to go into certain people's chats because you don't want to get bombarded with judgmental people, and it's just a really sad thing. And then the most of all, the saddest part is that Boots and MKB are not on the up and up. That's really sad because MKB was there for her all the time. She was always there for her. I didn't see anyone else give her that time of day. She was always there for her. So it hurts my heart to see what's going on in the way I see it. Okay, Jamie does call out. Yeah, I mean, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And you know what else? Like, there's no way on these YouTube streets to actually know what's going on with everyone all the time. There's no way. So it is okay to correct someone. But if you're going to do that, have the proof. I just want it to be about love, not war. It doesn't feel good to hurt someone intentionally. Not intentionally, but, well, I mean, some do that out here. They get off on hurting people, which I don't like that shit. I don't like people calling people cunts. That doesn't mean I don't like you as a person. I don't like sharing private shit. This is me. These are my morals, my boundaries. For me, I don't do that shit. And so you could say whatever the fuck you want about me. I still don't do it. I don't have to prove to anyone you're an asshole. You'll do a good job on your own accusing me of something and I didn't do it. You'll do a very good job on your own. So If you want to get a rise out of me, I'm not the one, because I don't care what anyone says unless I respect you and your opinion. That's when it'll bother me what you say about me. Try to have some love, people. Stop getting off and getting your ejaculations on from hurting people or blasting someone out. Try going to them privately. Try having a private discussion. Anyway, different strokes for different folks. We all roll differently. Perception is reality. And we each have a different perception of different situations, different feelings. We've all lived different lives, different situations that mold us into who we are and why we look at things the way we look. So people need to, in my opinion, open their mind, have a heart, stop jumping so fast. Think about what you're doing, who it may hurt. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Is this a good idea? Is it going to hurt people? I mean, there's many different ways to do the same thing. So, I mean, I know I'm not going to make any difference by sitting here giving a spiel about, you know, trying to love, not war. But you know what? It makes me feel better. So I think that I pretty much randomly said what I need to say. I appreciate all of you being here. I'm so caught up in my thoughts that I don't even say hello, and I'm sorry for that. And I want to apologize to anyone I've hurt. I'm going to try to be better. I don't want to hurt anyone. And I think that it brought it to my attention big time when I felt the pain of my friend. I felt her pain. And that kind of made me step back and look at stuff. And just because I changed I know my wind chimes are awesome. Thank you. Just because I stepped back and looked at things doesn't mean I'm flip-flopping. It means that I have more of an open mind now, seeing someone who I care about get hurt. So, and again, we all do it at our own times. We see things differently. Stop judging. Like everybody, stop judging people. Life's hard enough. If people want to give her money, let them. That's where I'm at with that. And, anybody that gets me to laugh, that's where I'm at in my life. I just want to laugh. I want to have fun. It's very sad. It's very sad. I see a lot of hurt people. Yeah. Broken justice. I know you didn't feel validated, and I want to apologize. Hi, Southern Lady. I want to apologize for not letting you up the other night. I was so pissed. I just wasn't even seeing beyond my own thoughts and MKBs. And, I went back and listened to it, and she absolutely did say that you wanted to come up. And I apologize for that. And I'm not one of those people who is like, oh, everyone come up here. Everyone can say whatever they want at the same fucking time, so nobody can hear. No, I don't do that shit. I like when people talk. I like to hear them. And I like people to hear me. So I can't do all that fucking panel shit with 10 people talking at the same fucking time. But I'm probably going to go. I felt like I just need to get it out. And don't forget, you guys, we all have a channel. We can all speak how we feel. It feels good to get it out. And it really, really feels good to stay true to yourself. And that's my advice for the day. And anyone can go say whatever they want about me. And just know, I don't care. I don't care. So if you want to let negative energy eat at you, do it. Because that's not affecting me. Yeah. You apologize and then you show with your actions. So apologies are a verb as well. You show the actions, and that's a motto I live by as well. I don't believe words. Hi, Poison. I'm just getting ready to go. Yeah, actions speak volumes. So when you apologize, you can't go run over to this person and start talking shit again. I'm very, very well aware of that. I'm too aware. A lot of people I see on here are not aware at all. Well, guess what? I'm like super hyper aware. So I'm no longer going to care about. Yeah, you guys just gotta stay true to yourself. I mean, and it feels good to have, even if it's one person listening to you. Feels good. Just validate my feelings. That's what we all want. It's what we all want. And some are lucky enough to have thousands of people listening to them. And that's why it's crucial that they steer clear from the mob mentality, because their following is going to follow with them. They will follow suit with whatever their creator, their favorite creator is saying or doing. So stay true to yourself. Don't follow anyone all the time. Because if you're agreeing with someone all the time, then you're a nobody. That's not possible to agree with someone all the time. If you do, please get some help, because that means you're just lost. Seems funny to me. Yeah, I know, Brooke. And at some point we do need to stop talking about this. I didn't even really genuinely want to bring that up. It's just hard. It's hard to listen to people saying that my friend didn't say thank you. She wasn't grateful, wasn't appreciative, when she's sitting there in tears and can hardly get the thank you. And when Lycan said, MKB, I sent you $100, and you could hear her crying, and she's like, thank you. And then for people to tell him and convince him that she wasn't grateful or appreciative and didn't say thank you, fuck that. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna go. I said what I had to say. I appreciate all of you just listening to me, validating my feelings just by being here, just by listening. So reevaluate, step back. We got to stop hurting people at some point. Can't we just have fun? Like, we're all getting older. I'm too old for that shit. I'm not going to delete it. I don't care. I mean, yeah. Always try to put yourself in the position. And I feel good that I got some apologies out today. And I feel good that I did that. It feels good. Don't ever feel bad or be ashamed of apologizing to someone. Don't let anyone belittle you for apologizing to anyone, ever. Those are the people that want the drama. They want you to hurt someone. Stay clear of them. Anyway, my phone's about to die. Again, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all just for taking the time to come in and I will go back and read all opinions and comments, and I will post if I have anything to say. And you guys can as well in the comments. Thanks again. Take care and stay true to you. All right. Bye, you guys.